Hi there, it's Two for the Road. It's a beautiful spring day up in the high country of Arizona. We're up on the Mogollon Rim and we're going to take a drive down Forest Road 86. Come along with us and let's see what adventure we can find. We're going to visit a pretty dry lake bed, some historical places like an old cemetery, and we're going to find some pretty good camping spots along the way. This video was filmed in the Apache Sitgreaves National Forest up on the Mogollon Rim. Okay, we're on Rim Road, Forest Road 300, and we're turning onto Forest Road 86. This is Black Canyon Rim Campground. Just one of the many camping options in this area of the Sitgreaves Forest. You can make reservations here on recreation.gov. Black Canyon Rim Campground has about 20 sites. They don't have very many amenities. They do have fresh water spigots, they have vault toilets, and they do have trash service. The sites are relatively small, but they say they do have some suitable for fifth wheels and motorhomes. But mostly what we've seen here is tents and very small trailers. Keep in mind that this campground is at the intersection of two very busy roads, Forest Road 300 and Forest Road 86, which we are driving on. And there's a lot of UTV activity in this area on the weekends in the summer. Ready for the weekend. It's Friday afternoon. Otherwise, a very nice, peaceful spot. It's going to be full here. Everybody wants to get out and get away from the heat down in the Phoenix area. We are going to head north on Forest Road 86 here and hopefully get to Black Canyon Lake and see what the status is of the lake up there. I think it's been about 3 years since we've been up there, so check on it because everything is so low nowadays. So I'm not going to film the whole road, but when things get interesting, I'll turn the camera back on. Here's where the road gets a little more interesting because you're coming down off the rim, down into a valley area. So you got to kind of wind down a little bit on the road. And you get excellent views off the side of the rim. The 300, Forest Road 300, Rim Road is back up there off the rim. Off to the left here, there's some camping spots up there, but they're pretty small and it's a pretty rough road getting up there. Maybe I'll get that on the way back. Get that. It's a steep drop off that way. You gotta be careful. Don't drive this road at night. That's probably a good thing. There's the rim way up there. And look at this. Look at this view. Look at that. One of our friends years ago found a huge herd of elk down in that valley. Beautiful scenery as you're driving up the lake. You can like see forever between the trees. There is a little trail down there. If you have a quad or a UTV, you can head down there and ride all through there. It's just beautiful. It's a pretty scenic drive. This road is also called Black Canyon Road. And you can access it from Highway 260 and drive all the way down to the lake and then back this way to the Forest Road 300. some of the horse herds got roamed through here. I'm surprised we haven't seen anything yet today. More camping options along Forest Road 86. There's a few spots in here. And here's what it's all about. Yep. Okay. We've been quad riders for many years, but we've always been respectful of other traffic. Oh, here comes number 2. Ah. He's going a little bit slower. It's great to have fun up here, but be respectful of others who are enjoying the roads and forest as well. Okay, here is Black Canyon Lake. Coming up, we're going to make a left into the lake area. And there's no camping in the lake area, but there are a few spots close by that we just saw. It is super low.
Look at that.
All this green meadow at one time was filled with water. And not too long ago, well, probably about 10 years ago. I think that's when it was at its fullest, about 10 years ago. Oh, and I think there's some horses grazing out there. Take a look. Oh my gosh, there's no water. That little hill there in the middle, that was an island, and people would kayak out to it. No one's here. Probably because you can't fish anymore. This is really sad. This is the sad thing.
I've never seen a fish in it.
No, never. They do have pit toilets. There's some handicap parking over there. Oh, let's park right here in the shade spot. Alright, I'm going to shut it off and then get out and film some more. Three Oak Trail is a nice, easy hiking path that goes around this side of the lake down to the dam and back. There is a little puddle of water at the far north end of the lake, and the Heber wild horses came by in pretty great numbers to enjoy the water and the meadow that's left from the receding lake. Let's watch these beautiful animals for just a few moments. Look at that one out there, taking a roll in the dust. He looks pretty happy, having a great time. Sign here, and a lost pup. Wow, there's the parking lot. Over here, some truck pulled up with all these canoes on it. Now, this used to be a great place for canoeing, but not any longer. There's a good-sized parking lot. It used to be filled with people coming up to fish or to kayak or canoe. But now you can come up here to hike the trail or check out the horses, but that's about it. I'll try to find, well, no, I won't try to. I will find some video I have of years past when this lake was full, just as a comparison. Blue's just taking a little walk here too. All right, so now you know the current status of Black Canyon Lake. If you want to do a little hike or observe wild horses, come on up. That's about all there is here now. That's really sad. Okay, we're gonna go left instead of right. We're not gonna go back exactly the way we came. We're gonna continue along Forest Road 86. See what we can find up here. The road gets really pretty right in through here. The trees are so huge, and you've got the thick ferns on the forest floor. No camping in this area though. It's all posted. Just want to keep it preserved the way it is. You can just drive by or hike by and look at it and enjoy it that way. The road gets a little hurt.
There's camping right in here too.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think once you get around here, they open it up again. Or at least they did.
See right there?
Yeah. Is there any signs? No.
There's a sign back in there. I don't know what it says.
Well, I bet you can camp over here on the north side of the road. And there's all this area here of trails right here.
There's camping up there too.
Yep, I think you can camp in here as well. If you can get back here, you can camp here.
There's tent campers.
Yep, camping opens up again here. Got some nice shady spots in there. Along Forest Road 86, before you get to Black Canyon Lake, there are a few camping spots on the left side of the road. And after you get to the lake and go on past the lake, camping opens up again on the left side of the road. Lots of free camping areas. I just love looking out this side because you've got the tall pines and the ferns growing. It's just so pretty and green and calm.
I'm open for deer.
Yeah, this is a good place to spot deer. This is a really good place. Okay, along the side of the road, there's this fenced-in area right here. This is the Baka family cemetery. Dora Bacher, 1898, it looks like, to 1916. I almost can't see. There are 4 graves here. I can't read the name on that one. Oh, Juan Baka, but I can't see it. In 1847. Can't see the... They've upgraded these monuments for the people. Oh, there's 5. There's 5 graves here. Demacia Baka, 1857, maybe 1874, maybe. Fred Baka, 1888. Baka Ranch survey, something, 1888. And there's this little one right here, just DB, with 1 little stone on it. Okie dokie, here's the story. I knew I had heard it or read it somewhere. A favorite stop along the wagon trail. In 1889, Juan and Demicia Baka built a home at this site and began farming and ranching. That first wet summer brought a bumper crop, and they quickly began building a cellar to store their vegetables for the long winter ahead. The family grew by 7 girls and a boy, and as it did, Juan added on rooms to the cabin and connected them by covered walkways. Juan passed away 4 years later, leaving Demicia to care for the family and farm. Their only son, Fred, became the man of the house at age 15. Fear on this often hostile frontier was not something that filled Demicia's heart. She befriended the Apaches, speaking to them in Spanish, and they were said to have been very protective of her. Women were in short supply in the Arizona Territory, so the Bakas was a favorite stop for many an eligible bachelor. Dancing was a favorite pastime for the family, and they frequently had parties where they danced through the night. Demicia was known for her hospitality. Situated right on the wagon trail that connected Pleasant Valley and Holbrook, many visitors passed by. It was said that Demicia would even run outside and beg a stranger to stay and eat a bite before traveling on. Winters were harsh, and the family frequently found themselves isolated by 150 inches of snow. Wow. Okay, this is very worn, but here's a pretty good shot of the family there. Pretty good look at the family. And I guess this is the snow-covered cabin. Not quite sure what that picture was, but anyway, that's the Baka family story. And if you notice here, it says stop 6. There are 7 little stops like this throughout the forest right here in this area of historic things, historic markers of things that have happened in the 1800s. And it's located right about here along Forest Road 86. There's Forest Road 86 right there. We came up here and turned in. And there's a bunch of fun trails up that way if you've got a quad. There's another quad trail to run. Okay, this is after we left the Baka Cemetery and that historical marker number 6. So we're continuing on 86. It looks like there's some camping off here.
Right there.
Yep, to the left if you can get it down in there. I bet they close the gates in 1 second. So then you get out of the thick forest on Forest Road 87 and you come into a little community area where people have some little ranchette type things.
some homes. This off to the left is all fenced off. It's all private property inside the National Forest, and there are some couple rental cabins up here. Okay. So if you're in a 4x4 or your quad or a UTV, go straight. It's a beautiful drive, and it'll take you right back up to Forest Road 300. But we're gonna make a right and continue on 86. Oh, we're gonna make a left and continue on 86. He just hit me in the shoulder. I'm always doing that. We're gonna make a left and continue on 86. Here we go. Here we go. We get to go over the one-way bridge. Watch for the one-way bridge. And we're gonna. Is this the huge compound? We're gonna yeah, this right over here. Behind this white fence used to be a place called Legacy Ranch. Now I believe you can rent it out. It's huge. So here's the one-lane bridge. And then we hit a little pavement. And now this after this is what I call the boring drive of 86. I used to almost fall asleep on the quad driving up this way. So I'm not going to film anymore. This is pretty much what it looks like right here. A lot of private property on both sides of the road, and the trees fade out eventually. It becomes kind of barren. Maybe I'll film a little bit of that as we get up there. All right, this will take us all the way back up to US 260. Okay, we're getting into the town of Hebrew Overguard, and we've got pavement here. So we should be hitting Highway 260 in just a few minutes. It's a big sigh from the driver. Is off the dirt road now. Hope you enjoyed our cruise down Forest Road 86. And as always, thanks for watching. See you in the next adventure. Bye for now.